Hey guys, Jordan here. Just wanted to let you know there's a few times in the episode where audio kind of gets a little wonky and gets real quiet for a second. We're real sorry about that. I tried my best to edit it out, but it just did not work without making the beginning of the next section of that audio just terribly loud. So I'm real sorry about that. We'll try to figure out how to solve that problem in the future, but just a heads up there. Enjoy the show.
Hello.
My name is Jordan.
And I'm Trevor.
And we like D&D.
Holy shit, we do?
Yeah!
I never thought about it that way.
In general, tabletops.
Yeah.
We might be a little obsessed.
A little bit?
And our friends and family might be a little concerned.
But it's fine.
Because we're here, we're queer, and we're ready to make content.
Hey, look at all that content.
Hell
Mostly, we were just sad because no one else cared about
Our
our characters.
As much as we did.
Yeah, so we just kinda...
If no one listens to this is fine. We just wanted to put it out there. But
Yeah.
also, please listen.
But like, hey, tell your friends and your family.
Tell your friends, your family, your
Tell
aunt,
your grandmother.
Your uncle, This is a 100% grandma-friendly...
Yeah, we never do swears.
What's a fucking swear?
What? We never...
We never talk about sex.
Never. And we haven't contemplated our characters' penises.
We haven't talked in
hours.
great detail about how large our characters' penises are,
It's
and
fine.
who's the top and who's the bottom. We also never use the Lord's name in vain.
Never.
Ever. Never.
Blasphemy?
Not in my good Christian home.
It's more likely than you think.
So Trevor, what are we going to talk about in our beautiful, wonderful podcast?
Huh. Well, considering this is our first podcast, I'd assume that we'd have to introduce some of the cast of characters.
Of course. Let's go in chronological order besides
The other
our
two.
two friends. Our two good friends. Ow!
Well, I have a Sweetie.
Yes.
Sweetie, Flameheart, Kapesh Kamalik is a big buff dragonborn man. You can't call him Sweetie though because he hates it.
He's missing a finger.
He's missing a finger, and that's because of a reason. It was Jordan's fault, but it's fine.
We'll explain later.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it was super my fault. But it was a super good role. So
it was a good role. It was. Yeah, it was fine. He's basic. We also. Oh, he's also an armadillo. He's an armadillo dragonborn. Yeah, cause I was making a whole bunch of jokes like roll out or like roll to go to the location. So I was like rolling to the location. So he just is an armadillo dragonborn.
Okay, that's very good.
And all he wants to do is protect the little people because he's a paladin, and he just wants to protect people that are small and littler than him.
Yeah,
so he is like actually a sweetie, but like you still can't call him that. Also, he's a day drinker and an old man.
Many of our characters are day drinkers.
I don't know of any of my characters who wouldn't day drink.
Let's see. Do I have any like that from that time period besides our Lord and Savior?
Our Lord and Savior.
Let's see.
This is like real early.
Yeah, this is like September. October, something around there. Let's see. I guess moving on to next gen then, because I didn't make one in next gen. I was focused
entirely on the most important.
Yeah, on my most important child.
Mm-hmm.
That's rude of me. All of my children are important, but
like
she holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
She was my firstborn.
Yeah.
Let's see. What came next? Probably Dungeon World, honestly.
Really?
I think so. For me, at least. How about you?
Before then, I had my West Marches characters. They were Cyril, who was Human Man Soldier, and that was his character on purpose. He was great until he died.
Rip.
And
you can't
then
really be great once you're dead.
Yeah, you can't.
Like physically.
Yeah, because like you're dead, you know. So he died, and then was replaced by in this server Albartier.
Oh.
I don't remember his full name. He's a gnome boy, wizard, and he was the bastard child of his father. But also the firstborn. But he didn't get the inheritance because he was a bastard. So he decided, well, I'm going to go into disguise, and I'm going to befriend my brother and then kill him.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so that I can get the inheritance.
I think you told me a little bit about him, yeah.
Yeah, he's great. So I ended up befriending my brother. He gave me like all the spells from his spell book and also the money to write them into mine.
Oh, how
so I had like every level 1 and 2 spell. It's fine.
Nice.
I
keep looking over
and then I left that server. So
I keep looking over and seeing Thankful.
Thankful is good. Thankful is thankful.
Thankful is disappointed.
We won't worry about Thankful today, I don't think.
I don't think so.
It's fine. Thankful's a good kid. That's all you need to know about.
They're not really, but also like a little.
It's fine.
Okay.
So Dungeon World then?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, your turn.
Alright. So in one of our like actual campaigns that hasn't dropped off the face of the earth. I know.
We're doing a campaign that hasn't dropped off the face of the earth.
I know, it's buck wild.
That's crazy.
I play a barbarian named Gorp with 2Ps.
2Ps.
Yep.
Important. There's a song.
Full title, Gorp the Great.
She's great.
She is a 7-foot tall goat woman who is raised in a community that values peace over all else. So as a barbarian, like she was very naturally aggressive, which made her like not particularly. She was kind of like the problem child of the village.
The black sheep.
Everyone,
the black goat.
Except she's blue.
Except she's blue. Don't worry about it.
She was raised by 2 lesbian moms who made a beautiful new lesbian goat. She snaps sometimes and rips undead's hearts out.
Yeah. Let's go into more detail.
Okay, I mean...
About that particular moment.
I mean... It's not too much detail gonna go into there, just like...
You went fucking psycho.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
crazy. What she does. I don't think you were here for this
I wasn't.
part.
This was when I was getting drugged. And you guys left me.
Sorry. Gorp didn't mean to.
Yeah, sure.
She just didn't know.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck you!
Hey, Jordan again. As I was going through, I realized we never specified. Trevor himself was not drugged. It was just his character, Skullheart, because that's how we decided to resolve Trevor not being able to come in for a session. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that.
But she, just before ripping this undead's heart out, they encountered some imps, and there was one in the sky at one point, but it was about to call for backup, so she had to, like, take it out pronto, so she threw her sword at it, because there wasn't really much else to do, but then Dad was like, okay, you're not gonna have your sword now, and I was like...
Dad is, the DM for that campaign.
Yeah, we should probably specify, we're gonna call it, if you hear us refer to our biological father, we don't mean...
Actual biological father.
Yeah, this is just
This is a friend.
Call our friend. And I was like, cool. But then they had to find other means of killing, such as picking one up and like snapping its neck like a toothpick, crushing one skull.
That's a good
underneath her
time.
feet. Yeah, and so then so one of the things about Gorp is like if she does too many messy attacks at once, which all of Gorp's attacks are like labeled messy just because of how barbarians work in Dungeon World. So that's not good. She just like can't attack too much at once, or else she snaps. And so in this time when she snapped, there was a imp that was dead, but she just kept stabbing it over again, and she was about to get dive bombed, and an NPC had to like swoop in and swoop her out of the way. So she didn't get killed because she was at 4 health.
Good.
Yeah, so
I'm assuming that NPC was Helvig, because Helvig is the only...
No, I think it was actually...
one of the bandits?
Yeah, I think it was actually the one whose heart she ended up ripping out.
Oh!
So it's a fun thing.
So he saved you, and then you ripped his heart out?
Yeah, because she is...
Because she hates undead.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't... Okay, I'm going to specify for you right now. She doesn't hate undead. Her culture believes that the undead are souls who are not allowed to rest because death is using them for their own for its own devices. So she believes that ripping the heart out is twofold, because on one hand you're stopping death from carrying out bad deeds, and on another thing is that you're freeing this trapped soul from doing bad things for death. So, but anyway, she's mom of the group. She's group mom friend. She makes them all pancakes every morning.
She gets stolen from multiple times.
One of our other party members stole the rest of her money from her while she was trying to buy a strawberry so that they could buy a knife. And then when she went to pay for the strawberry, she started freaking out, and the shopkeeper gave her a single strawberry because they thought she was crazy and they took pity on her. She has needs, and every time we go to an inn, she tries to woo someone. It works the first time, not the second.
Yeah. That one night where everyone got some except for literally you. Like, even the evil cleric with, -1 charisma just kind of was like, so you want to fuck?
And
then they got some.
And the only other person with better charisma than me is our bard.
Yeah.
And we only have, you have, +2, I think, right?
Yeah, I have +2.
Yeah, and
no, I have +3, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I have +1.
Yeah.
I think. She's a very sweet lady.
She's just, makes me think of, Sophie on House. You know, just, a good lady who's, she's, gung-ho about everything, and then you just, her just fucking old lady energy is just energizing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, holy shit, you're great. I love you. Except for she's not, actually an old lady, but she's an old lady.
She's older than the rest of y'all. The rest of y'all are, teenagers, and she's, could actually be your mother.
Yeah.
She does have a lot of fun mom energy. Very, let's go! Gonna catch some bad guys. Gonna do it. Woo!
Is she a soccer mom?
Oh, she kind of is. I didn't think of it before, but yeah.
Does she drive a minivan?
Yo,
modern AU Corp drives a minivan.
Oh, certainly.
And
it's definitely a tan minivan, too.
And the leader of the PTA, except for, not in a bitchy way.
Yeah, she's, actually good leader of PTA. Linda, no. Just because we can let the boy play Juliet. Fuck you, Linda. Your brownies are shit. Yeah,
also, your kid is a brat. Fix him.
Yeah, and also, probably tries to flirt with the decent PTA.
Probably,
moms.
yes.
Yeah, because she's a serial romantic.
Yeah. Starts like a book club and all they do is read smut. But like mom smut?
Honestly, yeah. Except there's not a lot of lesbian mom smut. But let's pretend there is.
Let's just pretend that there's a lot of lesbian mom slut. Slut?
That's what Gorp is.
Gorp. Our lesbian mom slut.
Yep. So tell us about Scaldy.
Okay, the other character, the character that I play in this campaign, is the best and the greatest and amazing.
Yes.
Based on, originally was the Immolator class from Dungeon World, which is one of the, like, playtest classes or whatever type thing. And I ended up not getting it. The Immolator class is based a lot on sacrifice, and it's kind of chaotic.
Yeah, it was very confusing when I came in because you were like just changing.
I was just transitioning.
Yeah.
I was like, for a while, like I literally was barred with a couple of the Immolator moves, and then we worked out our own custom class.
Yeah.
He's a wordsmith, and he stokes the fire in people's souls.
Oh, we should
with
probably
his stories.
like specify your whole fire thing.
Yes. Hello, nice to meet you. I am a being made of pure magical fire.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Birth of a volcano, and I'm great. I'm also like tall. Yeah. I'm less tall because I got some of my body eaten by a magic eating monster, but like I'm still tall, so it's fine.
And I still carry everyone on my back.
Oh yeah, I'm also extremely lanky, so I probably don't weigh much. Also, I'm made of fire and ash, so
yeah, so that doesn't.
I'm not very
weigh
dense.
A lot.
I'm probably. I'm probably.
Max. Whereas Gorp is probably like a fucking ton.
Yeah, Gorp is probably extremely heavy.
Yeah. You can't just knock down Gorp.
No, absolutely not. Wait, a ton is like 2,000 pounds, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if she's 2,000
7
pounds.
feet tall.
Okay, but 2,000.
Okay, you're right. But very, very heavy.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Like.
Also, we have established.
Like 600 and fit, you know?
Yeah.
But like.
But also, ghosts have 3 stomachs.
That is true.
And she's also vegetarian, so think about how much this lady eats.
Yeah, she eats a lot.
She's probably just constantly eating. Or just like every meal is just like, hello, my name is Gorp. This is my, like, fucking serving tray full of food.
Squidward and its eyes. Just like, you're gonna eat too much, Gorp. It'll go to your thighs.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
And then Gorp is like, I know. That's the point.
Fuck off. I have strong goat legs to nurture. What? No.
Okay, so if you only have 3 hooved fingers, can you flip someone off?
Yes.
You're right.
As long as it's an odd number.
You're right. Anyway, Skullheart is great.
Mm-hmm.
And, his culture, is kind of, it's like an island type culture. It's kind of loosely based on, like, Hawaiian Maori type stuff, which is pretty cool. They really are into the water and, art.
Yeah.
And shit.
Island things.
You know, those things that islanders do. This is probably not a good...
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is... Fuck.
We're not going to worry about it. Yeah, I apologize to islanders. Please tell me how your culture works.
We would like to know.
It sounds interesting. Send me an electronic message.
Yeah.
An electronic mail.
Yeah.
Please.
An internet mail.
An internet mail. Or
snail mail.
Snail. Yo. I want a snail with a letter taped to its back.
Oh, bitch, you're right.
A snail with a letter taped to its back. It's the nicest lady.
We should ask Dad for that.
Hey, Dad.
Dad, can Gorp send a letter to her mom's in the mountains, like a year's journey away via snail?
It'll be great. It'll
be sweet.
Gorp will only be dead by the time that it gets there, but it's fine. It's a fantasy snail. It's really fast. It's like Turbo. You remember that movie?
Yeah. I never saw it, but I just
It was bad.
I saw the concept.
Hey, believe it or not, it was bad.
What? I can't believe it. That's wild. Who would have thunk?
Again, we're on Gorp. Gorp is just perfect to talk about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have a lot of feelings about my giant
You get some like wine and like nice cheeses, and then you just talk about Gorp. So, but his people are kind of like, something like the volcano slowing down or something like that. So they're a little bit worried about their culture lasting. So they're like, hey, we're gonna get some people and we're gonna send them to the mainland on boats. And then it's gonna be great because then we're gonna have people on the mainland and then we're gonna be able to integrate with society. It'll be great.
It'll be cool and fun.
Kind of our whole deal was like, the idea for this kind of spurred out of like I wanted to be a monster race, but like a monster race, but like any monster race, you know, it's misunderstood.
That's the only way to do it, man.
Yeah.
Why would you play as anything other than a
like fucking
race?
That, like, miss me with that bullshit, like, giants are just slabs of meat that only think about food and killing. Like, no. Giants with actual society and, like, feelings. And they're still allowed to kill and eat a lot, but, like, they are people and they have familiar relationships.
That's what I was going for with that one homebrew I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, part of the thing I didn't really get into it is, like, the reason that they are, like, pretty much biological weapons is, like, they can only eat, like, human flesh.
Yeah.
And just, like, everything else that will make them, like, violently ill.
Ugh.
Yeah. And so, like, by necessity, they have to do that, but they don't like this.
Yeah.
They don't like this, and this is why, like, in that one sub-race of them, like, the biological ones, almost all of them have, like, really bad problems with mental illness and shit.
Yeah.
Partially because of, like, just bad breeding practices, and also partially because, like, they have to kill to survive, and that doesn't bode great for people's psyche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's
good. I just have a lot of feelings about my fun homebrew.
We need to work on that again. We can talk about them some other time. We can just have a whole day.
A whole day on my Aranexes.
They're great.
Yeah.
So I was sent on a boat. I think one of the reasons we decided that I was one of the people chosen to go on a boat was that, like, they wanted me to kind of experience the world because I was like kind of a naive little kid. And I wasn't very good at much. Like I could kind of tell stories a bit, but like not super well.
I guess we kind of have some stuff in common.
But they saw like potential in it.
Yeah, I guess our characters kind of have that in common.
Yeah.
Like that, both of our cultures were like, on one hand, we need this to be done, and on the other hand, like, something needs to be done about these two.
Hey. This kid is never going to amount to anything if he doesn't get some worldly adventure.
And this kid, we don't fucking know.
Yeah,
it's gonna kill some shit? Who knows?
So we're just gonna, get rid of the problem and hope it fixes itself.
Yeah. What can you do?
What can you do? So, yeah. Scaldheart kind of got involved in this, we're not a militia. We're just like a group of concerned individuals
Yeah, I
who want to help people.
Yeah, and I still don't, both me as a person and Gorp.
Well, because you weren't there at the beginning, also, I only kind of understand it. But, like, so Gorp kind of came in halfway through.
Partially because I was sad and Dad felt bad for me. Which is
fine. And you were free on Fridays.
Yeah, that's
true. And we love you, also.
Aw, shucks.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah. No way!
I know!
Wait!
It's almost like our gay D&D campaigns are gay.
No!
Yeah.
Way, that's disgusting.
I know, freaks of nature.
I can't believe this.
Wow.
What was I talking about, Skullheart? He's great.
Yeah, good kid.
We spent so much time on our Dungeon World character.
We did. We should probably move on to... Probably Mech Game is next. This is going to be a
Mech
problem
Game?
because we also have a lot of feelings about these ones.
So Hearts and Steel is a game that our actual biological father, like, created out of their head. God
bless our biological father.
I mean, it's based a bit on... it's actually heavily based on,
some ones that...
Scrolls and Swords.
Yeah.
And a couple of other games.
Yeah, but like, still, it's Dad's.
It's Dad's. Dad made it.
Yeah. Wow, this is gonna be such a niche podcast.
Niche podcast.
Also,
you like that word a lot. Is it niche or niche? I want to look that up now. I'm gonna
niches get niches.
Do a quick old Google.
Niches are liches.
Oh shit!
I told you, bitch.
Okay. Yes. So imagine that you are a pilot of a mech. Okay.
We should probably establish, like, some of the base mechanics of this, or else, like, for these particular characters, it will be very hard to understand what's going on with them. So basically, when you make a character in Hearts and Steel, the first thing that you decide on is...
Their style, role, and goal.
Yeah.
Style character. Being how they do the things that they do. Role being what place do they have in the group, in the overall party. Mm-hmm. And goal being why do they do the things that they do.
And then you decide on your name and your call sign.
Cool. It says specifically, badass one-word call sign.
Yeah.
Very important.
And then you do bonds with other characters.
Which is always important.
Yeah. And then you do the, mechanically probably the most important, which is you create your mech. Which you get 6 words. You have to use at least one word for each category.
You do?
Yeah.
Did we decide that?
Yeah, we decided.
Okay.
I think so, at least. If not, I'm sorry,
I mean, it makes sense.
If not, I'm sorry, Dad.
Probably the only person listening to this, but it's fine.
Yeah. I have one other friend who, like, loves D&D, but never gets to play. Rest in peace, my good friend Anna, who will probably listen.
Have Anna play with us. What the fuck?
Yeah, I bet she'd like that. But so you get 6 words, and you have to use at least one for each category, which are offense, defense, and special ability. So for instance, you might do, let's see, let me pull one that I have here. Grenade. Here's one that I have. For offense, grenade, 1 word. Defense, extendable force field, 3 words. Special ability, tracking devices, 2 words. And so then you get dice for each of those words. So, like, if I want to attack something with that grenade, then I would use my grenade die. That means that until it recharges, I can't use that die.
Yeah.
So anyways, now I think from there we can, like, start talking about them. Like, now.
Yeah.
We just need to give context.
Alright. I guess, who wants to go first? Who's better? Who's better, Jordan? Who's better, you or me?
I don't know, man. Richard, what do you think?
Richard?
Richard won't tell us who's better.
Okay, I'll go first just because I want to.
Okay, that works.
So, imagine. Yeah, lay the scene in your mind.
Mm-hmm. Set that scene.
You're standing in front of you. Here's a person. You're at a bar.
Yep.
But it's like an upscale, like pretty bar.
Okay.
Know? And then in front of you stands a person. And then you lock eyes.
Oh.
And then you're like, wow, look at those wavy blonde locks. And fucking synthetic fucking cat ears.
I forgot about that. I always forget.
And then they come up to you with a sway of the hips and a fucking like weird ass smile on their face.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "Hello, my name is Alice, but you can call me Wonderland."
Oh.
And you find out that you've just met the best, most gorgeous person in the world.
Certainly.
With the largest horse penis you've ever seen.
Social media wonder.
But don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk about it.
It's ambiguous.
Know that it exists, but don't talk about it.
Except we talk about every session.
Except for it's always brought up because it's always important because it's the best character decision that I think I've ever made.
I think it might be.
Are there any other better character decisions other than for like the most important character?
Yes, the most. I was gonna say.
I mean, there is the turtle that worships Jesus.
Yes, there is that.
That is a funny good joke. Although the turtle was like super like undead smitey, and then we thought about it, and like we found out that Jesus is pretty pro undead.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's kind of...
Like, canonically, Jesus is pro undead.
Also, like, that's kind of his jam.
Yeah, also, like, he's literally undead himself.
Yeah, so... That's his jam.
So we have to rethink that character. Anyway. Alice is just one of those... Alice is a Kardashian, but if the... Well, I was about to say, but if the Kardashians, like weren't hot messes, but, like, Kardashians are hot messes.
I mean, and also...
Just kind of Alice is 500%.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the first session, I had to, like, swoop in because you thought it would be a cool, fun idea.
If I was a superhero.
Yeah, in the morning.
I was the coolest superhero for a good 5 seconds. And we did end up saving the world, so it's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about your mech? Yeah, tell me more about Alice.
Alice's mech, has a sonic blaster as its offense, which is kind of like a dumbass like energy shot. It's kind of, how did we decide that like sonic stuff worked in this? Is it like vibration?
I don't remember.
I know it's kind of like a shotgun.
Was it
Is it like a burst of air?
Did we decide that, like, your sonic shit and my thunder cannon works the same? Because if that was the case, then I know, because we had a whole debate with Boone about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not going to worry about that, though.
Yeah. But we had a whole debate about it.
Anyway, it's just it's a big shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
And, hello, Richard. Thanks for standing on top of me. It's very kind of you. And his defense is, I think, the coolest defensive power that any mech can have.
You really love your defense.
Deployable bubble shielding.
Yeah.
Which is like, boom, you have a bubble around you.
Which you'd use at every
I use it for offense, too.
Yeah, like, we could be like, they're out of ice cream, and you'll be like, I'm going to use my deployable bubble shielding.
I'm going to bubble the ice cream man's head so that he can't breathe
and then
until he gives me ice cream.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
It's pretty choice.
Or I'll bubble my own head and then I'll just like not have to live in a world without ice cream.
Oh, I'm in a different place. We have many characters who take these ways out. It's problematic and projecting. Whatever.
It's fine. And then, they also have a jetpack as their special ability, which is cool. And that's another thing that Boone was, like, mad about. Because they were like...
Boone, if you're listening, fuck you.
Boone, if you're listening, fuck you.
Thank you for getting my milkshake the other day, Boone. I do appreciate that.
Also, like, you're fun to make fun of, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks, Boone.
Thanks, Boone. Well, for everyone else.
For everyone else, we have a friend named Boone.
That's really the whole story. We have a friend named Boone.
Yeah. So tell us about the wonderful things.
So Alice is used to be very rich, extremely rich. But something happened. I don't think we've decided on what happened. It was probably like a disowning type thing, or like being cut off from their parents.
I'm guessing either way, like, because you did something stupid.
It's probably because I did something stupid. It might be because I spent so much money on a synthetic horse penis.
I was about to say, maybe it's because of the horse penis.
It's probably because I spent a lot of money on getting a synthetic horse penis. And people know about it. And the mom was like, I'm not dealing with this. Ain't no child of mine gonna have, to the whole world, synthetic horse penis.
And tell people about it.
Yeah. So they just disowned me. That's a character choice that I'm making.
You're making that right now?
I was disowned, yeah.
Okay. So that's probably gonna be like, so let's talk about this, like, tragic thing that happened. You're gonna be like,
what?
They were mad about synthetic horse penis. That was the thing. That's gonna be like, you sure you want to go with that? And you're gonna be like, yep. I said it on a podcast, so now it's the truth.
It's canon. I can't take it back. So, now they're just, like, kind of making a new name for themselves. And also, keep in mind, not keep in mind, but, just to let you know, their mech looks like a giant egg.
I love your big egg mech.
It's a giant egg.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what more can you say? And it has, like, the Cheshire Cat stripe. Cheshire. Cheshire pie.
Cute cat.
Because, you know, their name is Alice and their code name is Wonderland. Which was, something that I came up with because, reasons.
Yeah.
I have a lot of feelings about Alice in Wonderland. Anyway. So...
Talk about the big stupid thing you did. Talk about your big stupid thing.
Hey, so
it wasn't that stupid, but like,
it was pretty stupid.
Because my character thinks it's stupid, I'm gonna say it's a big stupid thing.
So I work for a salvaging company. The salvaging company,
I'm sorry.
So in this world space that we've created, there isn't quite intergalactic travel. I mean, kind of.
Kind of, sort of ish.
Kind of, but like, it's not something. It's something that you do maybe once in your life, maybe, but most likely not. Yeah. Because of the time that it takes.
And it takes like a little bit of a toll on your body.
Yeah, and it fucks with your body.
Yeah.
But people do live in orbit. People have, just rich people live in orbit. It's a whole, like rich people in orbit, poor people on the ground type situation. Fucking Final Fantasy VII looking ass.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And I work for the salvaging company because, you know, I lost all my money, so now I need a job.
And someone has to pick up the space trash.
Yes. So we pick up space trash, like old satellites that are about to crash into shit.
And some old satellites that are just there and it's an eyesore.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep space looking pretty. Mm-hmm. Like fucking... Whose car was it? Elon Musk's car? We probably picked up that a while ago.
Yeah.
Didn't you know that was a thing they sent?
No, I
They
didn't.
sent his car
I'm
into
just
space.
Going with what you
They
said.
legitimately sent his car into space.
Well, that's a thing that they did.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
It's
Humans
fine.
are cool.
Yeah. People know
like
how to function, for sure.
We certainly do, especially.
Oh, yeah. We're the best at functioning, so I guess we can't talk. And, we met some people.
We sure did.
No, I think it was first I saw a big black blob on the radars, and then I was like, what the fuck?
Which, like, the way Dad described it, we can never live up to it, but pretty much it was like, if you walk by a projector and, like, shit goes away for a second, but imagine, like, if you walk by the projector and the projector was projecting something that was the same color as the wall, so it, like, blended in.
Yeah.
And it had, like, stars on it though too, so just like when you walked by it looked like just like the stars in that area went missing. Okay,
yeah,
we can't live up to the way it was described ever because Dad paints beautiful word pictures.
It's great. I was like, hey, I want to go check that out, so I call up the superheroes. They're called,
I think
what's the team name?
The Street Sweepers.
The Street Sweepers. And I'm like, hey.
Yeah, because I have their.
Because you have their number in your cell phone because of reasons.
Yeah, reasons that will be explained.
Yeah.
Later.
And I was like, hey, there's a big scary thing in space. Hey, guys.
Hey,
come help.
Hey.
Also, I'm coming with you.
Oh wait, I think Taylor called them.
Taylor called them,
and then they didn't show up. So then you were like, I'm gonna take matters
into my own hands. And then I went to go investigate all on myself, and then the superheroes showed up, and it was a cool thing. Then it was just me and the superheroes. Then Jordan's character was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Which is
and then Boom's character was also kind of like, okay. But Jordan's character was like, what the fuck?
Which is pretty much all she does ever.
Yeah. Because she's my boss and also a mom.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a mom, but she's a mom.
She's an honorary mom.
Honorary mom.
Those are most of my characters.
And they're great.
So, my character for that first mech game that we did was, her name was Taylor Thunderbird Darcy. And to give you a fun idea, for her character, and let me pull up the original notes. Her style is veteran, role is commander, and goal is survival. In this case, the survival of her current lifestyle. So Taylor is like a washed up old superhero. Think like All Might, but like
not still doing superhero stuff.
Yeah, but not still doing superhero stuff. So pretty much like her whole deal was she's like in her early 40s now. During the time period that we played.
You make a lot of old women.
Yeah, I do. Grove isn't like as old.
Yeah, you're right.
She's like more like mid-30s. I guess I should have specified then, like, you could be her kids if she had kids pretty young.
Yeah.
And
I guess 40 is old, but middle age. Older.
Yeah.
Moms.
Older than we are.
Moms.
Yeah.
MILFs.
Yeah, I just make MILFs. Oh, fuck! That is what I do, isn't it? I make lots of MILFs. I guess it was originally, like, MILF age, but, like, now I've kind of tweaked her. Anyway, so pretty much, like, back when she was younger, she was part of the Street Sweepers, but she used that to kind of, like, enable some bad, like, self-destructive tendencies she had, and then she met a woman who she fell in love with, and she started trying to get her life back on track, and she realized that, like, really the only reason she stayed in the street sweepers, like, after most of the major shit was over with, was just because, like, she wanted an excuse to be destructive and shit. So she decided to quit and instead work for a salvage company. And but she still has a lot of money, so she lives in that rich area in a little cul-de-sac with her wife, Jazz. Only she can call her wife Jazz. Her wife's name is Jasmine, and her fun little nickname for her wife is Jazz. And if anyone else calls her wife Jazz, she gets really angry. Very angry with you.
Also, Jasmine is a sweet, nerdy lady.
Yeah, she's a sweet nerd. But so, Taylor,
The cat just hit me in the face with his tail. What an ass.
So she is Alice's supervisor. And she's very much like, think platonic tsundere. I don't care about you. Get your ass back in here, though, so you don't get your ass whooped. But it's not like I care about you. So that's pretty much her jam. And it's very much just like...
Why would you call it that? I can't believe this. I hate you so much, Jordan.
That's so
This
valid.
podcast was a bad idea just because you said that.
I just like putting platonic on something and then saying, yes, that's good enough, right?
Yeah.
But so, in that sense, if you wanted, we could say that Gorp is a platonic yandere. You're giving me the look that says you're dead to me. And that's so valid right now.
Anyway. Move on.
I am. So pretty much, she's just chilling with her wife, minding her own business in the middle of the night. Oh, wait, I was going to go into her mech. Her mech used to be like this beautiful, wonderful thing to behold. I think at one point, I told Dad, like, I had thought of a possible idea for the Street Sweepers, like, logo, and a big part of that logo was, the shield of Taylor's original mech, which was a huge, big-ass shield. Think like Voltron. Sorry, the shield. But anyway, now it's a really, like, clunky-ass, purposely, like, a bunch of boxes stacked on top of each other. And, like, the one cool thing on it is the leg opens, but it doesn't even open cool. It's like a fucking fridge.
Yeah.
And she can put shit in it. And that's what she uses for scrapping. Because she likes to find cool shit and take it home to her wife. And also, like, sell it. So, there's that. But anyway, so, she's just, you know, she's had a nice night with her wife. She's all tucked in for bed.
Yeah.
She kissed her wife goodnight. Starting to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
She gets a phone call.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alice has left the mech bay at work and is going out to check out the mysterious blob that she told Alice specifically not to. Don't be a hero, kid, she said. But what did you do?
I want to be a superhero!
You went and tried to be a superhero. Can't believe this. So she's all, I can't believe you've done this. And goes out, and takes her ship out. We should specify, so there's like mechs in this game and then like a ship.
Yeah.
That, at least for these particular characters, we also have a ship. And our ship is Taylor's. It's called the Thunderbird.
Yeah. No way!
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was just... Don't worry about it.
Okay. Are you trying to tell me to hurry up?
No!
Okay.
No, please.
Just checking. Jesus. I love all my children.
No, please. Let's continue.
So, she takes the Thunderbird out and helps save the day in the end. That's pretty much it with Taylor. She's mom friend who's very angry. She's a grumpy old lady, and if anyone ever calls her out and is like, aren't you Taylor from the Street Sweeper? She's like, no, fuck you, go away. I hate you. We did say, like, at one point, we made a fun joke when we were talking about mech shit, and I'll just say this about her because this is the only like, bit of her in the mech sports campaign that we have now.
Oh.
Which is that she goes to these games, and she goes always wearing sunglasses with her hair in a messy bun and a shirt that says, I am not Taylor Darcy, please don't talk to me.
Please don't talk to me.
Which is like...
How does Jasmine feel about that shirt, by the way?
She thinks that it's the most stupid thing ever, and has had many a talk with Taylor about, you know that now just, like, people who don't know who you are gonna say, oh, I guess this is Taylor Darcy from the Street Sweepers. That sounds like it's important. I know the Street Sweepers. She used to be part of them. I should go talk to her. And Jazz has probably had several talks with her, like, honey, I love you.
This is hurting you more than it's helping you.
You understand that, right? And she's like, no, fuck you. I love you. Please don't leave me. Fuck you. Yeah. So that's Taylor. Should we do our fun in-between characters just briefly to have a fun little...
Let's do a highlight reel.
A highlight reel. Okay.
Sweet dog boy, go.
Dog boy. Fuck. You caught me off guard.
He was just a sweet dog.
Yeah, he was a sweet dog.
He was like an Anubis dog.
Yes. His name was Cane Hound. His call sign was Anubis. And he was the royal guard of
another player playing a prince.
Yeah, of a, like...
Right?
I guess, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Exiled prince,
yeah.
I guess, sort of deal. And he was the, like, loyal bodyguard of them, and he was really cool, and he had a really cool weapon that I can't really describe with words, but it was super sweet, and he chopped a lady's head off that was really mean to him, that he looked up to as a kid, but now is being an asshole to her.
He was also gay for the prince, and it was cute.
Yeah, he was very sweet, and also he's short.
Also, he was short. My character for that campaign was Scrappy Old Goblin Man.
Named?
Bang!
Yeah!
And guess what he liked to do?
What did he like to do?
He liked to push it up.
What?
That was a good time. That was
really good.
He was just like the dumbass like goggles.
He was very much like
leather
an eccentric
straps.
uncle.
Yeah.
Type
more eccentric grandpa.
You're right.
Like he probably was that old.
Yeah, probably.
And he had whiskers out the wazoo. And fucking like he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a good kid.
I loved him.
And so then we have Aurora Whip Rosinger, who was a wrestler turned mech pilot.
Yeah.
Also a stripper on the side. Who died.
We were archaeologists, but not like archaeologists.
We were
archaeologists in name only.
Yeah.
But
we said we were archaeologists.
But like really we just wanted to like
we wanted to find stuff we knew would be worth a lot of money and sell it.
Yeah.
For money.
For money.
That was our whole jam. She's now doomed to eternal damnation because she became part of
alternative reality?
I guess sort of like, I know if Dad is listening, Dad's currently going, no, it's not like that, and I'm sorry,
kind of
Dad.
a pocket universe type situation.
We told you we're very dumb and don't understand things.
It's kind of a pocket universe type situation.
Yeah, but pretty much now I live only to entertain, and if I do anything that they don't like, they just switch me to a universe where I didn't do that, and like if I die, then they just switch to a different universe where I didn't die.
It's fucked.
Yeah, it's
not
really
good.
sad. So she's probably dead inside, serving this, which was really sucky because I made her as like a character that wasn't going to be my usual like sad boy.
Yeah.
I really wanted to make just someone who is just happy and like living life to the fullest. And then I did this bad thing. This bad thing I did.
What makes it even worse is my character.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about your character.
So when I was a kid, did you save my life or something like that?
I think it was like your parents were killed and I adopted you.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or I was like your foster mom.
Yeah, something like that. And I was just a sweet little girl. I forgot her fucking name even.
I remember her name.
I remember her last name.
Yeah.
It was Midoriya. Because I'm a big ass dumbass nerd.
It's fine. I just described one of my characters as being All Might. So.
I mean, that's fair. Also, Alice is specifically based on Aoyama.
Mm-hmm.
Laser Crush Boy.
Also, to anyone who hasn't seen My Hero Academia...
Watch it.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. I will give you my Hulu account.
Trevor, please don't give.
I will give all of the strangers my Hulu account so that they can watch My Hero Academia.
Is that how we get people to watch?
Yes. If you watch this podcast, I will give you my Hulu account.
Yeah. Trevor will give you his Hulu account. Yep.
Just electronic mail me.
Or snail mail.
Or snail mail me.
Yeah. So tell us more about Midoriya.
Midoriya was great. She was literally just like a fucking
sweet kid.
Yeah,
like butterflies.
Yeah, she likes butterflies and pink and like just pretty shit and like flowers. She just wanted everything to be pretty and also to be a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like superheroes. All of my characters want to be a superhero. It's a good time. Yes, she's a great lady. She just wants to be a superhero. And, that's apparently a running gag that I have with characters.
Yeah.
It's fine, though, because it's a good gag.
Yeah.
I think it's a good bit.
Yeah, a good bit. And now they're sad forever, and I'm sorry.
And now she's sad forever because her mama got trapped in an alternate reality.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like this whole thing where like I could trade the ruler of this world a game, but like something new.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not like basketball, but with dogs, but like, you know, something new.
So long trying to
like
think of this game.
In physical real life, we spent like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, and then we just got silly because we were tired.
Yeah, and we saw a bunny.
Yeah, we saw a bunny. The bunny was annoyed by us because we wouldn't move.
So it was a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was so sad that she couldn't figure it out.
So now she's sad.
And now she's sad, and it's sad. And that's where we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Next character. Because that's a sad one.
So.
Any more minor characters?
I don't think so.
Which means.
I get to talk about Trashman. Jack Sparkle Gold Martin.
Oh, what a great name. Tell him where you got the name.
I got the name. So, I'm going to preface it by saying, originally, we were planning for this campaign to be a one-shot. So I thought I would play a dickwad who is stupid and dumb, which I did. But part of why his name is Sparkle Gold, because I thought it would be a good gag to Google Mary Sue Warrior Cat's OC names, and then just choose the first one that came up as his call sign. So he's Sparkle Gold now.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's a devious demolitionist with the goal of destruction.
He's not a good kid.
He's not a good kid, but he's also a good kid. He's a 15-year-old shithead. He's a good kid in that I love him and he's my son.
You're right.
But also, it's in that very, what a terrible creature I've created. He's so bad that he's good.
Oh. That's sad.
But he's a 15-year-old spoiled rich kid.
Wears a lot of Yeezy sweaters.
Lots of
$200
Yeezy sweaters and shoes. His mech sports outfit that he wears makes him look like a Pokemon villain, as does his hair. I can link it. I can link to my picture of him, or I could just put it in the video. But his whole thing is that
Hey, I lied. The Yeezy sweater is actually $1,800.
Oh, yeah, he still probably owns it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
He certainly still owns it.
But it's a bit more than $200.
Oh, I should say
And it's just like a sweater, and it looks ripped.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's definitely something you would wear, though. I should also say for this part of the Met game section. So in this campaign, we're doing illegal mech sports. Illegal in the broadest sense, in that it is technically illegal, but most people know it exists.
Yeah.
But no one really does anything about it.
Yeah.
So this is my 15-year-old boy who partakes in illegal mech sports.
Okay, and these sports are, imagine if wrestling in Fast and the Furious were the same thing.
Yeah, but we've also established there are a few different things you can do in the mech sports. You can just straight up race, and there's not any fighting in it. It's just racing, which is what Jax originally did. But then he modified his mech to do these sort of Battle Royale, Fast and the Furious-esque races where you fight to get to the end of the finish.
Punching someone at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, but there's also stuff that's just kind of mech wrestling type deal.
Yeah.
Where it's just a straight up Battle Royale.
Big ass boss fight.
Yeah, match. Which he almost won one of them, but that's a whole thing in of itself. Yeah, so his thing is, even though he is well aware that many of the people partaking in these games, their entire life revolves around this mech and being able to win these games, and a lot of people live off the money they make at these games, but he's a shithead.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, explain how much of a shithead he is.
His whole thing is he likes to absolutely decimate people's mechs. So a recent addition to his mech, it was just a change, but is that he has a retractable drill in one of the feet. So he'll pin a mech and then just straight up drill a hole into it.
I didn't think I knew about that one.
Oh yeah, that was. Don't think you were here for that session. But
okay,
yeah,
that was for the most recent one.
He does that now.
Great.
Yeah, I mean,
great.
I will say he explicitly does not want to kill anyone.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
Or even just harm the actual person in there. It's just specifically the mech.
Yeah.
And he would be terribly heartbroken if he accidentally killed someone. And also his bit. His whole thing is...
No, he has multiple bits.
Okay.
He has 2 bits.
But his main bit... His main bit.
Yeah.
His main bit is that, so if you aren't familiar with wrestling, most wrestlers, have a thing that they're known for. And
their character.
Yeah. And Jack's thing is that he breaks in, he does lots of B&Es.
Yeah.
Because he breaks into the storage facilities for mechs that he's going to be fighting, and he just tinkers with them a little bit. Loosening suspension, maybe unscrew a few screws, shit like that.
Yeah. He attached a bomb to one once.
Yeah, he once put a bomb on one to make it less stable, and then he blew it up in the middle of the match. Which is a fun new function that Dad let me have recently, which is that if I successfully do tamper with a mech, then during the race, if Dad hasn't started putting in already, I can say I'm going to use that.
So it's a much more open-ended.
Yeah.
Tampering with the mech.
There have been times where I've said to Dad I want to do this now, and they've been okay, but I have subtly been doing that because it's easier to do with some things than with others. If I took a screw loose and it's a real important screw, then at the beginning of the game there's a chance that something might just fall off, and I can't just be so now that it's the middle of the game it falls off. No, because that's not how it works. But if it's something I attached a bomb to something, or I attached some sort of device that releases a chemical that might mess with the mech, then I could say alright, Jax has a button that he has to make this thing go off. And I can just say that during the race. But anyway, so that's his whole thing, and he has this, and when it's not a race, he does a bit with that, where he takes out a giant mech-sized screwdriver, and he has his mech kind of do the, little finger on the cheek.
Oh, did I do that?
Did I do that? Oh, no.
Oh, shoot. What a
darn,
trickster.
I did it again. His other bit is that he has a fun cube. Is this the bit?
Oh, no, I was thinking about Mountain Dew. So he really wants the Mountain Dew sponsorship?
Yeah.
No, or is it Monster?
It's Monster.
He really wants a Monster sponsorship?
But he doesn't have one. I have to specify this so much. He has no sponsorship. He just wants one really bad. So instead, he does a bit for Monster Energy Drink, who will not sponsor him.
So, him physically drinks a Monster Energy drink.
Yes, he is.
But at the same time, he has a giant mech-sized Monster Energy drink that he has his mech pretend to drink.
Yep. And this is
at the same time.
And this is a thing he does at every match.
Every match.
Every single one.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
But yes, the cube.
His cube. So I have a fun cube thing with him. There are lots of things with him that have to do with cubes. But this is the biggest one. And that is, he has a fun cube. It's a foot by foot by foot cube. Just very basic black cube. And then he throws it on the ground after a match, and it pops up into a whole merch table.
It's
and he sells his merch.
It makes me think of Spy Kids.
Yeah, it's very much like Spy Kids.
Like when they have to set up the camp.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's his little, it's a little merch vendor, and he just kind of hangs out on it while his adoring fans are all, oh my god!
Yeah.
It's a good time.
But the last bit I'll say about Jax. Also, Jax is genderqueer, but he also isn't. He's somewhat aware of it, but not totally. And he's a shitty 15-year-old.
Hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah, he's a shitty 15-year-old, and so he deals with a lot of toxic masculinity. You weren't here for it, but there was a part in the session where when he met that goat,
Oh yeah, the goat.
Yeah.
There's a goat.
There's a fun baby goat.
Don't worry about it. It's just a goat.
He met a goat, and he wanted to pet it so bad, but he was like, no, I have to be serious and manly and maintain my manly persona that I don't have. I explicitly don't have, but I have to maintain it. So he would only pet the goat while people weren't looking. Because he's a 15-year-old kid, and this is a thing 15-year-olds do.
Yeah.
And also, so his parents are extremely rich, but they're not.
Hey, real quick. If you're 15 and you don't do this, that's valid.
Yeah, that's totally valid. I'm just.
But us, as college students, we can only think of 15-year-olds as being like this.
Yeah, partially because,
we were never 15. We were born as college students.
That's super not true. I'm still not a college student in mind. I'm still a toddler.
You're right.
Yeah, like, that's totally fine. It's mostly me projecting onto Jax.
Yeah.
But I was born female at birth, so instead I dealt with shitty femininity. Like, toxic femininity, that is. And I wore dresses every day for a while. And now I wear boxers every day. Anyway.
Wait, what about boxers and dresses?
I mean, like, I do that sometimes, too. I'm just saying that as, like, a broad, like...
Yeah.
Now I don't do that because I realized I just mostly did that because I wanted to...
overly assert.
Yeah, to deal with my insecurities about it.
Yeah.
But, so also, one of the other things that this one isn't something I'm projecting onto him about, but, like, originally I was going to make him, like, super privileged because he was going to be a one-shot character and I wanted to make a shitty kid. But now that he's in our campaign, I need, like, some way that I can feel that, like, I can sympathize for him. So another thing he deals with is, like, his parents are extremely rich, but they're gone almost all the time. So he pretty much lives more or less alone. He usually doesn't sleep in the actual house. He sleeps in the warehouse that, like, 2 of the other characters live in, too.
Yeah.
And so... pretty much his team is more like his parent. He thinks of, probably not consciously, but he thinks of his teammates as, like, more parents to him than his actual parents, which is, like, really shitty for them, too, because they're only, like, a few years older than he is. Like, at some point, we, like, established, at least for Ace, like, when Ace was a senior, Jax was a freshman.
Yeah.
So, like, they're only a few years apart. And so it's shitty for everyone involved because Jax is like, I'm so stressed about this, and I'm crying, and this is terrible. And they're all like, fuck.
Fuck, man, I mean...
Fuck, I don't know. I want to help. This was leading into his beauty guru. So he thinks he's a beauty guru.
Oh, yeah, he's very fashionable.
Yeah, he's very, in quotes, fashionable.
Yeah.
He's very into fashion.
Fashion being,
Bad fashion.
Yeah.
So...
It's great because Alice is, like...
legit.
Actually fashionable.
Yeah, and Jax just thinks he is, but he's not.
And I don't think, like we've gotten to this conversation yet,
no,
Alice and Jax.
Which we
but,
need
like,
to have soon.
That needs to happen, and I know that Alice will look down on Jax for it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Because I think Alice at the moment just thinks that Jax just is like this because he just, like, doesn't care or something, but, like...
But no, he just, like, fucking thinks it's cool. He just thinks it's cool, but it's not. It's super not.
Oh, God.
But, so, like, one of the things I said was, like, he probably does makeup but doesn't know how to do it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he probably, like, puts on eyeliner, and he'll put on eyeliner a bit, like, how you're supposed to do it. Albeit not well, but, like, he'll do it, you know, put the eyeliner on, you know, the spot where it's supposed to go. But then he'll be like, mascara isn't enough. And he draws on eyelashes.
Oh, no.
Like,
I was thinking he was gonna, like, fucking draw away this shit.
No.
And just, like, thick all around the eyes.
Nope.
No.
He draws on eyelashes, which I thought of, which is partially inspired by a post I saw where someone zoomed in very close. I'll put this in the video of a picture of this because, like, it's not funny unless I show it. So there's a Danganronpa character where if you look closely at the art, you'll notice that, like, so a lot of them have accentuated eyelashes in this series.
Yeah.
But they're usually, like, you know, where eyelashes go, right? Where the eye ends.
Yeah.
But his is, like, a little lower than that. Meaning that he draws that shit on.
Good.
Yeah.
That's important.
Okay, that's what I have to say about Jax.
Valid.
So,
Excellent.
do you want to add your bit about Alice when it comes to mech game? Or?
So Alice, was very excited by the idea of these bot fights.
Bot fights?
And he was like, holy shit. Hey, what the fuck? I want to do this. So they entered their egg into a bot fight.
Egg.
And, you know, it didn't work out, believe it or not. An egg is not made to fight other mechs. Believe it or not.
It's not very
So that was my thing that I wanted to add.
Okay.
It was great.
Do you know what this means?
What?
What it's time for?
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Proru Angus!
Da-da-da!
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
Let's do it!
Let's do it! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah. Let's talk about our beautiful children.
So you just spent like 5 hours on Jax, so I think it's my turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I just have a lot of feelings about that.
So, hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Trevor, and I have an addiction.
Hi, Trevor.
Yes, hi. I am addicted to goblins.
Trevor, we're here for you.
I know, it's a hard life.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm trying to get better.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now, I just kind of have to sit in it.
Yep.
And I just have to continue.
You sure do sit in it.
I don't think I've been trying to get better, actually.
No, in fact, we just made new gerblins. Oh, fuck, we forgot them, but it's fine. We're all right.
Well, this is more important.
It
But
is.
like,
It is way more important.
I have an addiction to goblins,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my godson.
Yes.
Cue laugh track.
Ha
Thank you for that laugh track. That was a good laugh track.
Thanks.
Can we play that sound clip every time someone makes a funny joke?
Alright,
Good.
continue talking about your addiction. The son that started it.
Yeah. So when I was first introduced to Dungeons and Dragons, it was there's an LGBT club at our college, right?
Yes, there sure is.
And it was really just Lore and Claire, I think,
Yeah.
who really was like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm saying yeah, but I don't know. I came to the second.
Yeah.
Not the first.
Yeah. So there were a couple of people who were like experienced DMs, and they were like, hey, let's do this, let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone fucking jumped on.
Yep.
Literally everyone in the goddamn club was like, yes.
Yeah, and then I came in like
Whoa.
second thing.
That
and
Mr.
everyone
Krabs
Oh,
picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that was you.
Yeah. Wait, no, I think my original thing was Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I was like, okay, interesting club meeting, that's cool. And then I heard someone talking about D&D, and I was like, excuse me? Because I had only been able to DM because I didn't have enough friends who were into it.
Yeah.
And so when I finally got them to do it, they were like, alright, but I'm not going to DM. And so I had never gotten to play before.
Yeah.
So that was pretty rad. So
Hell yeah.
then I joined. But yeah. So it all began.
And when I was going through character creation with my good friend Lore, who's perfect and beautiful in every way
Laura,
possible.
if you're listening, we love you.
We love you so much, and you need to play games with me because I haven't played games with you in 5 decades, and I hate that.
Yeah, we need to play. Play with us!
I want to do Curse of Strahd. Play that with me, even though you've already played it. But, like,
Please.
do it.
Please.
So, I don't know why I picked Hobgoblin. I think because I'm a recovering furry.
Yeah. You're not really recovering.
I'm not really recovering.
To you.
So I'm not a furry.
Yeah.
But I do like.
Not a practicing.
I'm not practicing, you know? I'm not part of the community. I don't have a suit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't go to cons.
But you're there.
But, like, I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, goblins. Got those big ears.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the fuzz.
Yep.
Got the, like cutesy, like, scrappy thing.
Yep.
But then I was like, wait, but what about goblins, but if they were bigger? So I'm like, hobgoblin. That's good. Great.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes. So I was like, yes, this is my character. Great. And then we were like, okay, what is he gonna do? I'm gonna he's gonna hit shit real good. That's my preferred style of gameplay, is hitting stuff really hard.
Yeah.
Even though I mostly play bards at this point.
Yeah.
And the 2 campaigns that I'm in, I play bards. But I'm not good at playing bards.
A chance to talk about Acacia. We'll come back to Acacia.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's acceptable.
We can't. Hopefully, we'll make another episode one day.
I'm always.
Yeah.
So Proru was a name that I got from a generator. And something about... I think this was in the book itself that, like had hobgoblins as a playable race. I don't know what book it was. It might have been Bolos.
Yeah.
Probably. It was like... They have, like, dumbass, like... names. So Proru's full name is Proru the Spicy.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I probably did. I just forgot.
But, like, his full name is Proru the Spicy.
God.
That's his Christian name.
That's really good.
It's great.
Yeah.
He's great. And he's blue and fuzzy, like, all over. And he has, like, fiery, like, blonde red hair.
Mm-hmm.
And like a scruffy beard. You know, like those good blonde boy beards. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And he's tubby, because that's the only way that I can make characters.
It's okay, me too.
Except for 2 of them. Which is Alice and Acacia. But that's fine. Acacia is a character that you don't talk about today, but it's fine. He will be talked about, I promise.
Oh, yes.
I have similar feelings about him.
Maybe I should do, like, one episode where I literally just do, like, 2 hours of me talking about the gods, and that's how we handle that shit.
Yeah.
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 Channel Divinity Special.
Yeah. A special, even though it's like a normal episode.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, I feel a little bit awkward. Because, like, this character is literally, like, a little bit of, like, my fantasy boyfriend.
Yeah. I mean, like, no, you've explicitly come up to me and been like, while, like, talking about Proru, and just been like, I love my fantasy boyfriend. I'm pretty sure you've said those exact words.
Yeah, and he fits, like, all of my kinks.
Yeah.
So this is what you know about me now. I'm created my first theme.
Internet.
Hello, Internet. The entire Internet.
Trevor has put himself on blast.
My name is Trevor, and, I made a character that just embodies all of my kinks.
It's okay. Aurora also embodies all of my kinks.
That's valid. I don't know what to say. Oh, he's just great. He's just, like, kind of a shithead.
Here, how about we just give basic rundown first?
And he gets drunk a lot.
Yep.
And he's a shithead.
Yep.
And, like, he's a cobbler, so he likes to make shoes.
The good shoes.
He makes a lot of shoes.
For his friends.
Yeah, for his friends. He's really great.
Mm-hmm.
He has a business.
Mm-hmm. He's a business boy.
He's a businessman. You do probably need to speak up. I bet.
A businessman.
A businessman. And he's just great. I love him.
Yeah.
He's another day drinker.
Mm-hmm.
He does crimes. He does crimes.
Yeah.
Like, jaywalking.
Mm-hmm.
And minor trespassing.
A real bad boy.
He once climbed a fence just to take a picture on the other side next to a no trespassing sign.
Yep.
He's a good time.
Mm-hmm. We originally made these two characters, we'll say, for a legit campaign that has since died. So
After
now,
2 sessions.
Yeah, so now they live on in modern AU, which is
Yeah. Most of our characterization of them and our love for them comes from
modern AU.
Yeah, modern AU.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
And then and then we can talk about how great they are together.
Yes. So, my baby's first, my firstborn daughter, Angus McFuck is her full Christian name.
Fuck, all capitals.
Yes. Mick, and then all caps, fuck.
It's important.
It's very important. It's a family name.
Didn't that used to be Angus's thing whenever they introduced themselves?
Yeah, that still is. That's her thing.
Hello, my name is Angus McFuck.
It's a family name. And she is my beautiful trans. I think I've decided she's trans non-binary girl.
Okay.
She's a trans non-binary girl. She kept Angus because names don't need to have a gender.
True.
She'll fight anyone. Yeah, that's one of her things. She likes to fight.
She does.
She was initially made as a cleric.
Angry.
Yeah, she was initially made as a cleric, but she's like a tank cleric who fights a lot. Most of her spells are really fight. Also, she's a fucking strong cleric. She has real good spells, like one-hit KO.
Oh yeah. She literally remember that one spell that she literally has, which is just one hit KO. That's what it's called. And then it just one hits everything.
Yep.
Because she's the best and she deserves it.
Yeah. She is a deep gnome, which means she's purple and 3 feet tall.
Which is great.
Yeah. She really likes hats.
Mm-hmm.
She always wears a hat.
Yeah.
She's
okay. I never said this, but Proru is 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing. And and they hang out, and then Proru leans his arm on Angus's head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure Angus doesn't like it, but I do it because I'm more powerful than you.
Except
being a fighter, and I'm physically strong.
Yeah, but I'm also physically strong as fuck. Remember that one time where I was literally the only one who could push that cart?
I mean, you're right. Wasn't I sitting in the cart?
Yes, you were, and I pushed that cart, and no one else in our team could push the cart, so Angus just had to save your ass.
You're right.
So anyone who says Angus is weak can fight me. I'll meet you in the back of Denny's. Strength is her highest stat. I think she has a +4 to strength. And that was back when she was level 3.
Yeah, I think level 10 Proru definitely has a 20 strength.
Yeah.
But that's his only high stat.
Yeah. Angus has a few high stats because I had to give her a high wisdom stat because she's a cleric. It's not even that high. It's just a +1 just because I needed it to not be negative because she's a cleric. But so anyways, she's a nurse for hire. She's very loose with most morals. Pretty much, if you pay her enough money, she'll work for you. She's also on the side, quote, Dom for hire. She posts things on Craigslist about this. and she's a tailor, and she too, this is a running theme in many of my characters, is very into, and you can't see my finger quotes, but no, they're there, fashion.
Yeah.
But her style is not just like totally terrible, it's more like...
She likes costumes?
No, it's very much like people think that she's doing it like as a fun joke.
Okay.
And that it's like is good in that sense. So like no one's like, wow, what a bad outfit, because they're like, wow, what a good joke.
Yeah.
She does not think it's a funny joke. She thinks it's her high fashion.
Yeah.
But I should say she's still a very good tailor, and if you ask her to make something, she will do it damn well. It's just her personal taste.
I don't know. I haven't quite decided what Proru's like, I'm going out, to look good outfit is. But I do know that is everyday outfit, again, because this is a character that I just want to be hot. Like when he's working and shit. Fucking bleach stained jeans.
Yeah.
Suspenders. Wife beater.
Nice.
Titties out. Forcefully removed from the function.
Angus's is
Proru has a dad bod, but he's not a dad.
Oh damn! I'm not actually totally sure what her going out to look nice look is, but I definitely know what her just like walking around town look is.
Yeah. Okay.
And that is high-waisted jean skirt, the one the type that buttons all the way down. At crop top, it probably has she probably has a lot of fun feminist quotes on them.
Yeah.
I know I explicitly drew her in one that said "Dead man can't catcall."
Oh.
And then I drew another one that was just an inside joke where I told people that I was officially a employee of this horticultural society, and someone saw I said horticulture, and I said Angus definitely has
a horticulture.
Yeah, sure, that says horticulture on it.
Yeah.
And then she has a lot of dad caps.
Yeah.
She has a lot of dad caps because since I already made it in fantasy world, Angus has lots of hats. I was like, I can't imagine modern Angus has to like hats too, but I can't imagine her wearing any other type of modern hat other than a dad cap. So she just has a lot of dad caps. But I think her favorite one, what did I say it was? I think it was I remember. It says Femme Daddy on it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the thing about her.
It's good.
Yeah. So that's what I have to say about it.
Thinking about it, I mean, I can't decide between just crew neck sweaters or flannels.
Those are both good.
Flannels
Probably
with graphic T-shirts,
yeah.
With bands on it. I mean, both sounds right.
Consider this for a fun in between that he probably wears sometimes. That look of to make a grubby crew neck sweatshirt look a little nicer, putting a flannel under it.
Oh, I love that. That's what I did I was in a Christmas play and we all had to wear our sweaters and shirts that we got for the play. So I just put a flannel under it. Yeah. That is a good look.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
But also Proru is pretty grungy masculine, which is that's just me being self-indulgent, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, there was one last thing about Angus, and that's that she does crimes, both petty crimes and
she does actual crimes, and I'm just kind of there for the ride.
Not super serious crimes, but crimes that you could actually maybe go to jail for a little bit.
Yeah.
She jaywalks for sure, but also she trespasses, but here's the difference between Proru and Angus, and this is the thing we've established when it comes to crimes. And that is, Proru and Angus will go out together and, like, quote-unquote steal a candy bar, but then, like, leave money for it. Proru will keep walking, Angus will take that money and then run.
Yeah.
To the same effect, Proru will come with her to, like, jump a fence and
jump the fence and trespass.
And Proru will probably just, like, be in it to get the picture. Angus doesn't, like, go steal shit, but she does, like, go and just hang out in another person's house, which is, like, not good. And, like, uses their hot tub and shit.
Valid. I mean, not valid, but like...
not valid, but also, like, in concept.
It's great.
It's a fun flavor.
Yeah.
It's fun flavor. And she's also a day drinker, and should probably cut back, but no one can
They have
stop
nothing
her.
but vodka in their fridge.
Yeah.
Do you keep vodka in the fridge?
I'm sure I do.
No, but, like, is that a thing that normal people do?
No,
I don't keep vodka much.
I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't drink. We keep, but the liquor that we do have, we keep in the liquor cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Like responsible people.
Like responsible
But
people.
I don't drink, so I don't. But that's just because I have issues.
Valid.
She also she's definitely a sad eater.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Proru just likes to eat.
I mean,
and
Angus
that's why he's
also
fat.
just likes to eat.
And also, Proru isn't a gainer, but he is perfectly great with being soft.
Yeah, same with Angus. Richard. Is there anything else to be said about Angus? She's definitely done time, and that is why in modern age. Okay, so here's the main difference with
modern and
D&D Angus, and also the reason that like they probably don't live a great life, and that is in D&D world, you can be a shady cleric, but you're a cleric, and oh my god, there's a war going outside out on my front lawn.
Yeah.
I need someone to fucking heal my dying child.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as healthcare. So it's fine, you can be a shady cleric, and you will still get people to hire you.
Yeah.
But in modern AU, Angus has definitely done jail time. No one will hire Angus. Because, especially in a hospital.
Yeah.
So.
What does Angus do?
Well, she definitely does some like prostitution. But I think her like day job is she's like a tailor.
Yeah.
She probably does like a few other things on the side. She probably has like an Etsy shop that she doesn't really care about, and it's not like a good, particularly like nice looking Etsy shop. She does not try to make it like nice like many people do. So there's not like cute packaging. It's just like a picture of their shitty house and like a well done, like a very well made like garment, but it's in the background of this shitty house with like beer cans and fucking like takeout containers all over the floor.
What's their favorite takeout?
She probably just goes to McDonald's a lot, honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say probably definitely McDonald's bitch.
Yeah, Angus is also...
They're probably regulars. Like they probably...
I'm sure they've stumbled
Their
into...
orders are known.
Yeah, and they both their sober orders and drunk orders are
yes,
well-known.
and they're two different things.
They're two very different.
They're written on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Maybe
like hung up on the wall at the McDonald's.
This is probably a good segue into Proru and Angus as a unit.
Yeah. So Proru and Angus are both disasters.
Yes.
And they're both enablers.
Yes, and they're both best friends, both in our like self-indulgent AUs, and also like in the game. Our first interaction was we got drunk together.
It was a good time.
On stolen beer.
On stolen beer.
Which was the start of something beautiful.
Yeah. Oh! You completely forgot to mention one of the most important things about Angus.
What you saying?
They're the patron saint of all frogs.
Yes! So, there was a time where, back when the D&D campaign was still going, Angus stumbled upon a dead frog, and so I used, what is it? It's like a very low-level cleric spell, but I can, bring a creature that's at 0 hit points to, 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I'm sure anyone who's listening is just like, I can't believe you forgot the name, but I did, so fight me. I'm sorry. Don't fight me, I'm very sorry. So I brought back a frog, and then it winked at me.
Yeah.
And so now our fun joke is that she's the patron saint of frogs, and on my sketchbook, the front of my sketchbook is actually a stained glass style picture of Angus holding a frog that's radiating light.
It's a good time.
And then you made her a final boss once.
Oh yeah, and then one time in a one shot with some of my siblings, I was just screwing around because all my siblings are really really young, so I was screwing around hey, let's teach the kids D&D, and they just kind of had characters that could do different things. It was a cute thing. It wasn't a lot of numbers or anything. But I made Angus into a final boss, and they summoned a giant house-sized frog as for the players to fight.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah. It's it. I'm not sure why I brought it up, other than just that it makes me tremendously happy and feel very valid that you use my beautiful.
Because I love your beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Oh, I was gonna do a bit when I introduced Angus, like the bit about you being addicted to goblins, where I was gonna say, hi, my name is Jordan, and I'm addicted to gruff lesbians, but I forgot that. But yeah, I'll mention pretty much every character I've talked about thus today. If it's a woman, she's a gruff lesbian.
You have one male character, and that's Anubis.
Yeah. I
mean,
yeah.
I have one woman character, and that's Midoriya.
Yeah.
The closest that I have to a lady is Alice.
Yeah.
As a regular character.
And all my male characters are soft gays.
Oh wait, I mean there's Jax. Sorry, I forgot to.
Yeah, but Jax is.
Jax is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, Jax is somewhere in the middle, and he's a bisexual disaster.
Yeah.
But we don't go a ton into it because he's a child.
Yeah, because he's a child.
Yeah, so Proru and Angus as a unit. So
they live together in a shitty apartment in Austin.
Yep.
Why we decided Austin? We just kind of both were Texas. And we're where do the gays live in Texas? And then we're Austin.
Yeah. Sorry, Texan gays that don't live in Austin.
You're not valid.
No, you're totally valid.
No, you're not valid. You're only allowed to live in Texas and be gay if you live in Austin.
That's a good joke we made. We're sorry. You're super valid.
Yeah.
And I hope you live a long and happy life.
Jordan's right. Every gay deserves to live a good life.
Yes.
Constantly naked around each other. But,
yeah.
and, probably fooled around once, but,
No, we established they tried to once.
They tried to, and then they just started, laughing
saw
about it.
each other, and then they couldn't stop laughing.
And I was
because,
nice dick, bro!
Yeah, because Proru is explicitly gay, and Angus is explicitly lesbian.
Which is very funny.
Yeah.
But they're both, and their house is a mess.
Yeah. Oh, also.
Absolute disaster.
Also, side note, Angus is aromantic, which is just me projecting. Purely.
Important.
Yeah. It's purely me projecting, but also it's an important character choice. She probably has people over all the time.
How Proru too.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they know.
Yeah.
They know.
The main difference in that is probably that most of Proru's, the people Proru have most of the people Proru have over probably stay the whole night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas Angus, they're gone by morning because they're her customers.
Yeah.
Mostly, not always, but
Yeah. And, yeah.
And she complains about them in the morning.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then
no one is good enough.
And then, like whatever Boris did last night is just, like, sipping on the coffee that I forced them to drink. Boys like coffee, you know? You gotta be nice to your boys.
Yeah.
And then, they're just kind of, like, sipping on it, and then they're like, yep, wow, this is a weird family. Yep.
How about their cat?
They have a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Proru has a cat. Proru has a cat. And, Angus can speak to the cat.
Angus can speak. I think it's probably like a telepathic type thing.
Okay.
Where it's I'm on the fence about it because I really like the scene of both Angus talking to this cat and this cat just meowing and they both understand each other, but I also like Angus staring down this cat having an intense conversation with it.
Yeah.
So I think
it depends on the situation. I think both can happen.
Yeah.
Proru cannot speak to the cat. And Proru also doesn't know that Angus can speak to the cat.
Yeah, and Angus doesn't like the cat.
And Angus does not like the cat.
Nope.
But I love the cat, so it lives with us.
Yep.
The cat doesn't have a name other than the cat.
Yep. I kind of like it that way.
Yeah. Its name is probably Cat.
Yeah. Even if it's not, that's definitely what Angus calls it.
I mean, no. As of 2 seconds ago, its name is Cat.
Sweet.
The cat's name is Cat. Shit. Now I have to, like, make it as a Tabaxi character. I'm going to. This is what I do, is I think of things, and then I'm like, well, now I have to make another Dungeons & Dragons video game character.
Video game?
Yeah. It's fine.
What else can be said about them? I think we decided the other night that they're, like, low-key, unspoken, queer platonic partners.
So they've never thought about it like that, I'm sure.
Yeah, but, like,
that's just the truth.
Yeah, it's understood by most people that meet them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
They love each other, but they have a very destructive relationship, but it works.
Yeah, I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Yeah. But it's fine.
They like to go get drunk together.
Yeah.
Angus goes to AA meetings and shows up just for the cookies and then leaves and gets drunk again.
Yeah.
We also established that, like, it would be very fun sometime if Taylor and Angus met.
Taylor and Angus and Alice and Proru.
Yeah.
So Alice would probably be very into Proru.
Yeah?
Because I think Alice is into masculine boys.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the mood. And then Taylor and Angus. Explain that mood.
Taylor and Angus would not be into each other, but would definitely...
Oh, no.
Yeah, but would definitely be buds. But I think Taylor would probably move on because Angus explicitly does not try to get better, and Taylor does.
Yeah.
So it's very much a temporary relationship.
Yeah.
And like when Taylor relapses, it's probably like as soon as like she realizes, oh fuck, I fucked up. She's probably like, well, I guess let's just go get through it. I'm gonna call up Angus and we're gonna have a night out.
Yep. So just like every relationship Angus has is kind of destructive.
Yeah, because she's very destructive and problematic, but also I love her.
But she's great, and she deserves better.
And she doesn't want to be problematic. I'm going to specify that explicitly. She's not like a manipulative person.
Yeah. No, she's just like...
She just like has a lot of fucking issues, and the people around her also have a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And she doesn't really...
Because the people around her are other characters that we have created that...
Yeah.
And every character that we create has issues. Except for I did make one character that I explicitly said, this character does not and will not have issues. Mm-hmm. Because this character is good. But then I went on to never play as that character.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of made it like that with Mavis. Mavis is pretty much. Like,
Mavis is
we
good.
did say there's soldiers explicitly and that they've probably seen some shit, but like...
Oh, Mavis and Bacchus!
Yeah, we forgot to talk about them.
Size difference boyfriends!
We can talk about them a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, the basically Dragonborn Goblin boyfriend.
Yeah.
2 foot tall, 7 foot tall, and then what if boyfriend? And that's like their thing.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Yeah. We are coming up on 2 hours.
Fuck.
Okay, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.